Hey there everybody, this is AIRA, and I've got a new server, a new series, and oh my gosh, just so many new things. Oh my goodness, clearly I have not just started. I've got my monosteel armor on, I've got my tempered blade from roguelike, and I got so many new things to do, you guys. So many new Minecraft series to play, so many games to play. I've got Vintage Store. I still have to finish up the Pyramid series. The Simpletons are doing a new server, which I'm going to be joining them on as soon as possible. And just so much to do that this is my new patron server. This is my Mystical Misadventures patron server. And so far, I think people have been really enjoying it and having a good time, and I'm super glad about that. I've been playing a bit. And I think I've decided that this isn't going to be probably like a Let's Play series, like where I'm just going to, oh my goodness, I can't get the camera right in this little room. Let's just do this. Yeah, this probably isn't going to be a series where I show you guys everything. I'll just check in from time to time on this server and just show you what I've done. This is the front door to my base. Now, I'm not going to go outside because I've thought about it, and my base is actually really hidden. Kind of hidden in plain sight kind of spot, and I kind of want to stay. I know my patrons are watching this. I know you guys are watching. You think you know you're gonna find my base. If you find my base, shh, don't tell anybody. Don't steal my stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give everyone a tour of my base and just show you folks what I have done so far, and then we'll go to Spawn Town and take a look and see what's there, and I'll talk about my plans and all this kind of stuff. Ira is now AFK. No, I'm not. Still need diamonds. Let me just answer him here quick. Alright, so yes, obviously that's one of my patrons there, Galen. He's on. He's more advanced than me, clearly. He's got diamonds to spare. I need diamonds. I need diamonds to progress. And I don't have a source of diamonds, and mining is really hard on my wrist, so as you can see in the bottom right of, well, not the bottom right, the right side of the bottom middle of the screen there, above the food meter, we've got 2,200 credits. We've got Enderpay in here, which is awesome because we can set up trades. We also have vending blocks, and people can set up trades in the market, so that's fun. So this is the entrance. This is where I kind of have all my mundane stuff. Some blocks here, my bed. I got a leather hanging station. You can turn cooked meat into leather in this pack. I won't need to do this anymore because I am pretty close to being able to make leather with Botania. So, yeah, in case anybody discovers this place, this Ira sleeps here. This is my place. Watch what you're doing. So here's some ore shrubs. We've got the ore nuggets thing in here, and this is kind of adapted from Paint Eagle, another of my patrons. He's been doing streaming and videos of this server for a while now, way before I actually started playing. And yeah, he kind of tipped me off a little bit about this. The ore berries need darkness, but they're technically in darkness if you put a slab in front of them like this. So we've got the ore berries here. We've got another wart here growing. So where I've got tools and armor and loot, basically, from the dungeons. I'm gonna need these soon, actually. Let's go ahead and take those. These were looted from a roguelike dungeon. This was also looted from a roguelike dungeon. Over here I've got mushroom growth. Ooh, I'm doing pretty well, actually. I need to set up a way to pick up the mushrooms, though, because sometimes they go in the back. There we go. I managed to get them all. Cool. So we've got brown mushrooms on this side, red mushrooms on this side, just growing. And then down here, we've got my Botania room. Now, this is still in progress, still being decorated and stuff like that. Where do I have the mushrooms? Got a red one there. I think I should put the mushrooms over here, actually. I need to sort out my inventory a little bit better. And I am going to set up some storage drawers and stuff. So I am kind of not just starting with Botania, but still, you know, not far into it. So I've got my pillow pocket here. I set up a little infinite water source here, and then I remembered that we had the pitcher plants. So you can actually just take a bucket of water and use it on a pitcher plant. It'll give you water, infinite water right there. So I don't actually need this anymore. Probably get rid of it. And I got my runic altar. This is my mana setup. Now this here is a very slow passive generation of resources for my endo flames here. So for this here, I'm using 47 Mark IVs, setup that he showed off in his Pyramid Reborn series, which I think it's just so much more compact than the one that people usually use, which involves dropping them down. And you have to have a little redstone ladder thing, and then a open crate from Botania to drop them down. This takes up much less space. Very clever. It's just got redstone torch on the side here with a solid block above it, and I can go up here. The problem with this is that it occasionally glitches out. I'm not exactly sure why. I haven't caught it doing that yet. Right now it's obviously working fine. It's all full. And yeah, all these are the hopper ducts. Super awesome mod. Oh my goodness. We don't have any kind of cables or item ducts or anything like that, but the hopper ducts will let you move stuff around like this. So this is my hopping bonsai pot with a birch sapling in it. That drops birch saplings, birch wood, sticks, and leaves. Then we have one of these grated hoppers with a filter. I put the oak one on there so that every once in a while, if I go out and cut down trees, I can just drop oak logs in there. They'll go through here, so only the logs will be taken out, go through here, into here, turned into charcoal, which comes down here, and into this chest. And then it can go up here, which is nice and full. Stays full all the time. And if that's full, it'll go down here into this chest. And then this, eventually the plan is that I will have more of the endo flames over here, and then I can use a, what's it called, an upper? I can use another upper to take them out and put them over here. So this would be a split. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do this, but this is working for me so far. And I will be setting up a way to take the sticks and saplings out, which can also be burned by the endo flames, and send them out here. Just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. So, yeah, and then there's the leaves, which I think the endo flames will not burn the leaves. But I think there is a flower that will burn the leaves. I think it's the munch dew. Is it the munch dew? Let's go over and grab my book off the shelf. My book. Alex Botania. Let's see. Is it the munch dew that I'm thinking of? Generating flora. Munch dew. Leaves. Yes. So, what I can do is I can take all of the stuff that's not logs and send it this way and just put it directly in here, and if I have a couple of munch dews nearby, they'll take care of the leaves. And so yeah, this is just generating mana passively. When this runs out, and this will run out before, like this thing is not fast enough with one hopping bonsai pot to keep up with the demand here. So when this runs out, it'll just stop, and then it'll slowly fill back up. And then the next time around, I just kickstart it by jumping up here and tossing something flammable onto the pressure plate, and that starts it up. So, getting a decent amount of mana here. Getting a decent amount of mana. Oh, I have my Wand of the Forest. Here we go. Let's just take a look. I haven't actually checked this. This is almost half. This one has more because I had to move a mana pool, and I kind of transferred what I had into this one, so that's fine. This one I'll be making an alchemy, what's the thingy called? Alchemy Catalyst? That's the one. That's why I need these brewing stands. I'll be making an Alchemy Catalyst, and putting it under this one, and that's where we can turn, rotten flesh into leather. So that's the plan with that. I also have more plans, but I need diamonds. I'm out of diamonds, so hopefully Galen, good old Galen, will make a shop and sell me some diamonds, and I'll trade something for them. He very kindly gave me some ender pearls, a stack of ender pearls, which I also needed. I've got a couple of times, but it's not enough. It's very generous of him. Galen, when you're watching this, I say when, not if, because I know, of course, he's going to watch. Thank you very much for this. It was very kind of you. But I do feel a little bit. I prefer to earn stuff. So if you have got something you want to trade for it, or if you want to use the Ender Pay system, I will gladly buy some diamonds off of you. I also, yesterday, I was playing with Jar of Gem, and we found an ender spawner in one of the roguelike dungeons. So now I have a source of ender pearls. I don't feel quite so bad about taking those, but I don't have a source of diamonds, so I definitely want to earn those somehow. Now, speaking of earning things and valuables, you may notice I've got 2 chickens over here. Can you spot the unusual thing about these chickens, friends? I'll give you a second. They're not looking at us, so it's kind of tough. Yeah. These are golden chickens. They've got the golden wattle instead of the yellow wattle instead of the red one. They lay gold bars, you guys. So I've got plenty of gold. They're just chilling on a hopper going into this chest. You'll also notice I have plenty of iron. Something that I did not realize about this pack until I started playing it. And I wish I had known in advance. And I told Nachtflame, who created the pack, you really should advertise that, because it's unpleasant to find out by accident when you're not expecting it. That iron generation... Yeah, see, this is... Oops. This has just stopped. I don't know why. Just toss that on there and it'll be fine now. Okay. Yeah, iron has been set to be super, super rare in this pack. It does not generate normally. So, well, like you can find it mining, but it's very, very rare. It's like rarer than diamonds. And so it's really difficult to get iron for a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of recipes have been changed to use other metals. For example, just look up bucket. You can use tin, you can use aluminum, you can use copper, you can use almost any metal for most things that usually require iron. But when you need actual iron for something, it's tough to get. You can get it by getting super lucky and mining. You can get it by raiding roguelike dungeons and castles and stuff. We have Ancient Warfare in here, so there's tons of places that you can raid and find metal. But my method of getting metal has been these chickens. If I take 8, I don't know if it'll be ready yet. But there is an NPC in the bazaar at Spawn Town who will trade 1 gold ingot for 8 iron ingots, and he'll do that 8 times before he restocks. So I think it's 8 times per day or 8 times per 2 days or something. So I can get a stack of iron once every couple of days just by trading gold. So that's been my source of iron. And I'm planning on opening a shop at Spawn, actually, where I'll sell iron things and I'll sell gold and stuff like that. Actually, I'll probably have several shops. I have lots of ideas, you guys, lots of plans. I'm kind of just like watching this, like, can I catch it? Can I figure out why sometimes this stops working? If anyone knows, by the way, why this occasionally just stops shooting items. I don't know if it like shoots one up too high and it doesn't land on the button, maybe? Maybe I should put a lid on it and see if that fixes it. I mean, it seems like they stay there. It doesn't seem like any of them are in any danger of actually leaving their little prison there. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, let me know if there's a way I can fix this, just so that I don't have to keep such a constant eye on it. I will eventually try to get a chunk loader in here. But chunk loaders are not cheap, as is, you know, as they should. They should not be cheap, really. There's this one, which requires astral sorcery, kind of advanced stuff. And there is the Ancient Warfare one, which is the one I'm going to go for. It requires an Ender Pearl, not a big deal, and you also have to research it, and I have not done any of this yet, but I am planning on it. I am planning on doing that. Okay, I think that's all I really have to show you of my base. These tunnels don't go anywhere. They're just tunnels for now. I do have some stairs down. I was kind of hoping that I would get lucky and find some gems, some diamonds or something. I've got an ender portal down here, which needs to be fixed. Right now we're getting that bug where it takes us to the first ender portal that was created on the server. And then I end up back in Paint Eagle's base. But yeah, okay. I think that's all I have to show you here, so I will meet you guys in Spawn Town. And here we are in Spawn Town. This is where new players begin, right here, right in the center of town. Cool stuff to show you here. Now, if you watched my trailer for the server, which I hope you did, if you haven't, go and watch it. It took me hours to make that trailer. It's only 2 minutes long. I had the greatest time making that video. It's got some guest starring by Jar of Gem and his voice acting, and it's just a fun video that I loved making. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But yeah, I showed some of the basics of Spawn Town, which I have started building. I started building in creative mode, and I did more work than it looks like because I had to do a lot of terraforming to get this area to look nice. So I'm going to work more on Spawn Town. I have a lot of plans. Right now, I can't remember who it was now. One of the patrons very, very graciously created a flue fireplace here. So if you have flue powder, you can transport yourself here. I think it's just called Spawn Town. This is a really cool thing. I did not know about this. I went and looked it up. The flue powder thing, obviously taken from Harry Potter. It's really cool. It's a really cool system. You use the powder and then you type in chat the name of the place you want to go to, and it will take you to the place that is closest to what you wrote. So even if you don't type it exactly, it'll still take you to the right one, which is fun. Yeah, we've got the marketplace here, and these are this marketplace was here already. The bazaar. It had a wall all the way around it and a gate and stuff. I took down most of the wall, opened it up, put a path in, stuff like that, and just tried to make it look nice. I mean, as nice as possible. But this is the Ancient Warfare Bazaar, and these traders, oops, trade. This is a really cool one that you can trade for animal spawn eggs, which is cool. My preferred. I'm a big customer of the metallurgist here. Oh, good. He always got 6 of them. Okay, I'll take those. I'll take what he's got. These just slowly regenerate over time. So there's my iron. Sweet. I'm so glad that I found a way to get iron, you guys. Yeah, this is the swimming pool. I am going to expand this with like a little spa and stuff like that. I've got a beach here. I had to put down a lot of the sand manually, and then I found out that Jar Jam was digging up some of the sand, and I got angry for a second. Turns out the sand he was digging up is not sand that I placed by hand, so that at least was a relief. But still, you know, let's not ruin the beach. His base is right over here. He's got this little hobbit hole right there, which is nice. These are the initial shops that I set up, so you can get a fishing rod for free. And then you can sell the fish for iron nuggets. And then you can use an iron nugget to buy a boat if you want to. So that was just a little, kind of a little starting little quest loop. I know it's not necessary. People don't need to buy boats. You can just make them very easily. But I thought it was fun. So that's all we have here for the decorative stuff. We've got one player shop here already. Paint Eagle's Shop of the Wills. He's also got a flue fireplace in here. And yeah, he's selling Demonic Will. This is such a cool thing. This is why this is a really perfect pack for this kind of economy stuff, because there's so many magic mods that it takes a lot of time and effort to get advanced enough in them. And in this case, Paint Eagle is helping people skip the grind from the beginning of blood magic by selling Demonic Will, which is a really cool thing to do. I hope people are buying them. I don't plan on doing blood magic if I can possibly avoid it. Everyone knows how I feel about blood magic. But if I were to need to do something in blood magic, it's nice to know there's a place I could buy the wills. I can skip the initial first little bit of grind. Oh, look at that. There's a beanstalk there. That's how I got the chickens. I found some magic beans. If you plant a magic bean, they'll have a golden chicken egg in there, which is cool. I think that's all there is here at Spawn, actually. Somebody's built a little shack up there. And, you know, we've got people starting to get ready to build stuff in the player housing district. We'll go and take a look here. This little square right here is actually mine. I'm planning on building the mayor's manor here. Not necessarily to live in, but just to have a house in Spawn. This one is Yober's. Yober's campsite clearing by... Is there a... Get closer. By Brass Bar Construction Limited. It's pretty cool. Hello, interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to take anybody's stuff. I'm just peeking. What's up here? What's this say? Future site Yober's townhouse. Nice. So I'm glad somebody is building a house here as well. And I think one more person. Yeah, we've got another spot over here. This is a welcome. This tree marks the future residence of Electroven. Yay, Electroven. We don't see Electroven around too much lately. You know, I think he's very busy with work and stuff like that. But I'm pleased to know that he's spent at least a little bit of time on the server. It's awesome. That's awesome stuff. So over here, we've got a camp of vampire hunters. These are all over the dang place. As a matter of fact, I've considered kind of turning down the spawn rate of them, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it, so I don't want to fiddle with the configs without knowing what I'm doing. But yeah, anybody who's on the server, if you haven't already, build yourself a little house in over here in Spawn Town. Build yourself a shop, and I feel like I should probably mark out some more areas for shops, because there's not a lot of space here. There's definitely, you know, people are welcome to set up shops here, but there's also, like, Jar of Jam's base is right there. And I know there's a cave in this hill and stuff like that, so not too much space here, but we can also expand in this direction. You can put up shops over here, put up marketplace, you can flatten this area out if need be, or build a bridge and build on that little island over there. There's plenty, anything around the spawn area. Feel free to put up a shop, feel free to put up a house. You don't have to put them in the areas with the signs have marked off. One thing I am planning to do, probably right here, I'm going to move whoever's farm this is, just set it on the other side of the water. I want to put a post office. This is one of my plans. I'm going to build a post office here, right next to the flue fireplace, and put in a chest with each player's name on it, so that everybody has a mailbox, so that we can, you know, leave each other presents, send each other messages, stuff like that. Aside from the post office and the mayor's house, I'm also going to put up a bulletin board somewhere around here and just call it AIRA'S list. Get it? Like, it's like Craigslist. It's AIRA'S list. And people can just leave ads for things that they want to buy or they want to sell, and they don't know what price to pay or where to get the things they need, or, you know, looking for help dealing with a dragon or something like that, you can just put up ads there for free. Hooray! Oh, yeah, you'll notice, by the way, I'm moving awfully fast. I've got a jump boost, and I've got step assist. Oh my goodness, how did I do this? Well, because I got the Sojourner Sash. Because that was like my first goal in Botania, was to get one of these. And I've got a Band of Mana. I've also got some Mana Steel tools here, a pickaxe and an axe. These use mana instead of durability, as long as mana is available. And same thing with my armor. My armor uses mana instead of durability. I think the protection level is just about iron. But it's not going to break on me as long as I've got plenty of mana. And I have plenty of mana, so that's good. Let's take a peek, because it's right here. We can go take a peek at Jar Jam's base real quick. I hope he doesn't mind. I'll just show you. He's set up right up next to spawn. So be careful if you're digging around spawn. His base is basically underground. He wanted to be right next to this cave so that he can go mining, and I believe he found some iron in there. I believe it was Galen who set up these little pixie houses here. Fortunately, they do not spawn pixies. Pixies only spawn in the little designated pixie villages, which are a pain in the butt. What? Jam, you got a wolf in there. I don't know if it's friendly or not. You gonna attack me, pal? Are you mean? Why are you in Jam's house? Are you his pet? Am I safe here? I don't want to bother you. I don't know if Jam put you here on purpose or if you just spawned in here. Look, if you attack me, you're gonna die. I can guarantee that. So don't do that, alright? Just behave. Goodness gracious. So this is Jam's little hut. He's got a little fireplace here where he originally set up his, it's nighttime. Oh, I guess I have to kill you. Jam, I really hope you didn't put this guy in here on purpose. What if I knock you down here? Oh, did you just bite me? Punk? Alright. I don't think you're a pet. Jam, if that was a pet, I'm sorry. Can't have wolves hanging out in your house. Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, he's doing Thaumcraft. I'm doing Botania and he's doing Thaumcraft. Neither one of us is advanced enough to be doing more than one mod at a time. And he created this really cool little fireplace when he started boiling stuff in his cauldron. Obviously, it's been moved now. He's got his hopping. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to steal some of this stuff. Yeah, he's got all kinds of resources. He's got all kinds of ore. I won't poke around too much into stuff. He's got bonsai pots of blue slime, so he's got slime aplenty. And then down here he's got smeltery. And I've been kind of sneaking over and using the smeltery pretty frequently. I don't have a smeltery set up. And since Jam and I mean, we have our own bases, but we tend to share things and give each other presents and stuff. And then down here, he's got his magic area. I just think this is really cool. I wanted to show this off. Thaumcraft, for me, it feels too grindy and fiddly to be that much fun for me. But it does look super cool. So I like it when other people do Thaumcraft and I get to look at all the stuff that he's set up. Look at all this. I have no idea what any of this does, but it's very cool. He's got a little enchanting corner over here. He's got some oreberry bushes that he doesn't know how to set up properly. I might have to help him with that. But yeah. And I think he just got some storage back there. So that's Jam's base. Cool, huh? I don't think I know where anyone else's bases are well enough to show them off. I don't think anybody else is super close to spawn. So I think what I'm gonna do is head back to my base and maybe I'll make that Alchemy Catalyst just as a last thing to do for this video before we say goodbye. So, we're back at my base, where my system has broken again. There we go. I still don't want to set up the other one. I like this one better. I wish I could figure out what's causing it to break and fix it. In the meantime, you know, we'll survive. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do was to make that Alchemy Catalyst. And I need, there we go. I need some living rock. Let's see, I think I need a mana pearl. Mana pearl, 2 gold ingots. Well, happen to have 2 gold ingots right there. And I can make the mana pearl by just chucking one of these ender pearls here into there. not a pearl. And this mod has a really cool thing, by the way, and I don't know, or this mod pack has a cool thing, and I don't know which mod it's from. But if you've got a crafting table in your inventory and you right-click it, it just opens it right up so you don't have to put it down. Super nice. Love it. Very pleased about that. Boom. Now I've got the Alchemy Catalyst. Perfect. And we can put this underneath here. Like that. Like so. And you can see... Oh, no, you can't see it. I thought you could see it. Oh, no, you can kind of see it. Yeah. Okay. Depending on where you're standing, I guess. Interesting. Let's test this baby out. Let's test this baby right out. I need some rotten flesh. Obviously, that's not the only thing you can do with this thing. But it's a very useful thing. Finding enough leather from killing animals is just kind of a pain. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Beautiful. You can make backpacks for days now. Very exciting. Alright, what else can I do with this? Let's see. Yes. Can change flowers. Interesting. Can change types of wood. Very easily. We can change types of saplings. That'd be useful, I'm sure. Glowstone into 4 glowstone dust. Okay, isn't that how much you get from breaking glowstone? I guess you don't always get all 4, huh? I can change a block of quartz into nether quartz, which is good. All these. Snow into ice. Interesting. Vines into lily pads. Change various types of fish, crops, seeds. All very handy stuff. I definitely don't need that. I need these. I don't need this. I have another one already. Is there a way to get blaze rods through this thing? Oh, you can make name tags. That's cool. I like that. I like that very much. Cactus. Oh, I can get cactus from slime. That's awesome. Ender pearls from gas tears. No. Okay, I can change redstone into glowstone, so that's great. That is useful. And that might be the end of the usefulness, to be honest. Changing different flowers. Change a popped chorus fruit into chorus flower. Well, I haven't been to the end yet. I don't think anybody's been to the end, actually. So, alright, that's that. Cool. Well, the next thing I'll be working towards is getting Portal to Alfheim. Get some alphamancy going. I want to get some terra steel. Now that I have a source of ender pearls, I still need a source of diamonds. So hopefully somebody will set up a shop, such as Galen, or I'll find another way to get diamonds. I'll go mining. I have to be careful with all the mining because my wrist has been acting up really. If you don't know, I have chronic tendonitis in both my wrists, and if I have to tense my wrist for long periods of time, such as holding a mouse button down for a while, it irritates the problems, and the doctor gets all mad. He says, I told you don't use your wrist so much. I'm like, I'm sorry, doctor, I wanted to mine for diamonds. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to trade for the diamonds instead. That would be much preferable. And yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me. As I said, I probably won't be showing everything on this server, but every now and then I'll check in and I'll show you the progress that's been made. If you want in on this, you guys, this is a patron server. All of my patrons of $5 and up per month are welcome to join in. This is my way of saying a big thank you to all the folks who support me. You guys are awesome. You guys are super awesome. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!